What's up, everybody, and welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Well, there's been a lot of discussion as to why natties are pissed off at enhanced guys, and we keep beating this with a dead horse, but it's a subject that's not getting fixed. It's not going away. It's not changing, and it's aggravating from, a bunch of standpoints. And the more I see of this shit, the more aggravated I get, and the more stupid comments I see. And finally, I got an email which kind of, let me shut these windows, which kind of put things into perspective. And the email was from an individual who's natty, and he gets very frustrated because his friends who are in the gym are not natty and they get better gains, and he's pissed off because his friends are outperforming him. Hence lies the problem. This is why natties are so pissed off. Natties, well, in general, people in general, can be very insecure with themselves. They can be very, very insecure, and they look at themselves as not as good as others, and they compare themselves to other people. That itself is the issue. It's not whether someone is enhanced, it's not whether someone is natural. It's the bottom line is you're comparing yourself to someone else, and you're not happy with the fact that you don't live up to the hype of the other person in your own mind. Because you know what? A lot of people around you are not really giving a fuck what you do, but you're pissed off. Now, let's face facts. The enhanced person is going to get more attention. People are going to look up to them more. They're going to give them more credit. They're going to give them everything. Why? Because they don't look like the average person. Nobody wants to fucking be average. Nobody wants to look normal. Let's face facts. You want to be shredded for life, shreddo, YOLO, all this bullshit, or huge and strong. You want to be one of these fucking things. And that's what people want to see. That's what people pay to see at shows. That's what people are impressed by. They're impressed by bigger, stronger, faster, harder, leaner. They're impressed by all that shit. When you go to pay to see a professional baseball game, you don't want to see the shit that was going on in Little League down the fucking street for free with the 8-year-olds. Okay? When you go to see the fucking NFL game, you don't want to see the same shit that you've seen at a fucking high school football game. You want to see people make great catches. You want to see the quarterback throw fucking 100-yard passes with pinpoint accuracy. You want to see people excel and be better than normal and better than average. And that's what enhanced is. You're bigger than them. You're more, Photoshop looking. You're leaner. You're stronger. And here's the natty guy sitting there going, well, I'm not willing to take that chance, therefore, fuck them, they're doing something wrong. Well, what you're really mad about is that people are impressed by them and not you. You feel like you should get more credit because you're doing it natural. So basically, all falls on you and how you feel about yourself, the fact that you're insecure, that you can't stand up and say, well, this is what I got, and this is good enough for me, and I'm happy with it. And if people judge me and say, you're not as good as that guy, but that guy's enhanced, then fuck them. You can't do that. Why? Because you're insecure and you fucking suck. Bottom line, you got a lot of work to do on yourself, in your fucking head, not in your body, before you can even be happy about anything. But you actually go ahead and lash out and put this on other people, and the problem is you're pissed off at yourself. Now, there's always going to be people willing to go further, and if you don't want to take that step, that's fine. But the person that's willing to go further and take a chance, why shouldn't that person have some credit? That person's taking a chance. You're driving on the fucking freeway. Nobody's going to give a fuck if you're driving on there. But you know what? Dale Earnhardt Jr. driving around that fucking track, he's got an enhanced car like a motherfucker. He's taking a chance going around that track. He gets the credit. People are going to look at Dale Earnhardt I think they call him Junior. They're going to look at him and be like, thumbs up, you're awesome, let me wear your t-shirt. They're going to look at you and go, so what? You drive around your fucking Pinto around the fucking highway doing 50 miles an hour. Who fucking cares? So here, guys, is the issue. It's not about whether fucking cheating or not. Because a lot of guys are not doing competitions where they're getting away with, using gear and they're cheating. A lot of people are just pissed off that they can't fucking make the gains, and they look at other people and they look at reassurance for themselves stacked up on how they compare to other people. And if they don't stack up in their own eyes, then they get pissed off and the world sucks and everything is bad, and you get these motherfuckers who are complaining that fucking everybody's outgrowing them. Well, me personally, every single fucking ounce of muscle that I gained as a natty, I was proud of. I didn't compare myself. And my training partner made the jump to the dark side before I did. And I didn't fucking bitch. I didn't moan. He outgrew me. It was a fact that he was going to, and I accepted that fact. And when people said, wow, fucking he's looking big, he's getting this, he's getting gains, it was okay. Because I was happy with myself at that point. I was not making the jump. I was doing the best that I could. And I was secure in myself at 19 fucking years old and 20 years old that I was doing the best I could. And although I never lived up to the same hype as my training partner at the time, I was satisfied with what was happening with me. I knew I couldn't do any better. When I made that jump, things changed. But then again, I grew faster than other guys that were enhanced too. So now they were talking shit about me. Fuck him, he's probably in all sorts of shit, blah, 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 blah. Then the jealousy came again because they were comparing themselves to me and what I have done. Again, the whole time, if you see this theme, I was happy with myself. What I did or didn't gain, what did or didn't happen. And now, injury-wise, I see guys benching all the time, fucking heavy weights, and I look at them, and of course I get jealous because I can't bench anymore. But I'm still secure in myself and saying I can't do that anymore. This is me now. This is the best I got right now. I can't squat fucking it all now. I watched, Johnny Candido, 180-pound kid, squat 550 pounds, paused, raw this past weekend. Am I jealous of him? No, the kid's fucking amazing. High five to the kid, double thumbs up. He's fucking amazing. But I also know that I can't do that, and I'm okay with that. I'm secure in that. And that is the problem, and until you guys realize the problem is inside you. It's in your head and it's in your heart. It's not about fucking being enhanced or not. It's not about what the other guys are doing. It's about the fact that you want the attention because you're insecure and someone else is getting it, and that pisses you off. If you put more work into yourself and being happy with who you are and what you have, you wouldn't be pissed at the rest of us, and you would get along with us, and we wouldn't be mad at you, and none of these fucking fights would be happening. Biowestertraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below. I hit the nail on the head. You motherfuckers know I'm right. www.biowestertraining.com is a blog, and where the Be Secure with Yourself bicep, and we're out.